Alright, here we go. Day 6 of Subnautica, my journey to the depths of this alien planet, trying to see if I can figure out some useful way to stay alive. As we get this thing going, I want to thank my crowd for the hosts that have already come in as we get this thing going. Novika's hosting me, Kid Lee is hosting me, and Magic Ace is hosting me. Thank you to you three. Appreciate you guys. And Electrical Skateboard joins us as we go live, but I'm sure one or two people will filter in as we get this thing going today. I imagine I'm crashing into some of my fellow community streamers' time, so I'm okay if the audience stays small. I just want to play this game, and since I've committed to playing this game, live streaming it, I kind of am stuck when I'm not live streaming it. I really want to play the game, so hey, let's stream it. Why not? Let's make it go. Make it happen. Hello, Magic Ace, who joins us in chat. How was your Sunday going? Strikes me, Magic Ace, we had better get some discussion going for the council behind the scenes. Tomorrow is the next episode. A lot of changes I've managed to do. I have some different objectives compared to the last stream, which I'll show momentarily. Oh, Magic Ace, you're about to stream here in a little while, I guess. Are you raiding this evening? Just in case anyone's watching this video in retrospect or on YouTube where I have been uploading this entire journey, I am usually a SWTOR player. Star Wars The Old Republic is my usual jam. I'm taking a few days off to play this game. Fun. A lot of hard work, but fun indeed. Come on.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Resources, let's go. You just got home at midnight. So what you're saying is that you're going to be nightmare raiding tired. That sounds like a blast. Hopefully your attention is peak condition.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Alright, so I have some new objectives, some things I want to accomplish today during the course of this. I want to expand this base a little bit. I have an idea for putting a foundation underneath the thing which will increase the structural integrity and not flood when I do further expansions. Some exterior grow beds I want to do so that I have some place to put some things that I can grow them here at home instead of having to go out and venture for them and then bring them back all the time. I want to put an observatory on, that'd be great. A little bit of viewing. Interior grow bed room, I have some plans to improve on that. I made a Cyclops, the big submarine, last stream. We're going to try to see if we can put some upgrades on that, a fabricator medical kit, just some things to make it a little more home since it is, of course, a mobile base. I need some more magnetite because I'm running low because I used it already. There are some deep shrooms, blood oil I need to go get. That means I'm going to be venturing a little bit. In order to do that, I have to explore the sparse reef, the sea... I've been calling him Trader, but I guess it's Treader. Sea Treader's Path. Blood Kelp Trench. Some of the further out regions in the game. Just to show where those are. How about I get the map? Out there all the way to the west. Basically to the south and west is where I need to go. The southwest region of this. So we'll see what we can do. All right. All right, so it takes, in order to build an observatory, 2 enamel glass and titanium. I farmed some resources. I believe I can make some enameled glass pretty easily. And titanium I have, right? Was it just one titanium for that? Yes. We only want one of those right now. Enamel glass. Need 2 of these. And then I believe I want to put it on the other side of this wall. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and deconstruct this reinforcement panel. And then we're going to go outside of the base to build it. And I believe it was going to be here. Right there. One thing we have needed desperately is a few more windows on this base.
Unless constructed with a specific research task in mind, observatories and other glass modules are imprudent for survival purposes.
Yes, indeed.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Incidentally, before I go on too much, I have made some slight changes from when we were last streaming. Not anything major. I put a cross part here. This, of course, is a power generation room. This is a power generation room. So I'm going to put a lot of reinforcement around the walls of both of these, and they were connected together. But I connected it here to the moon pool room, the moon room, I guess. And then that's the room that I've been crafting all the stuff in. But I'm going to move some of that around. I wanted to put an observatory on because it'd give a view to this. And then here I had the hatch previously placed over here. Just because I needed a way into the place, but I hadn't really thought through how I wanted to do it. But now I'm going to put it here because what I'm going to do is lead line basically all of this stuff. Put some like a foundation underneath it. And that will allow me to basically put some grow beds here in the central area. So that's the plan. So I kind of wanted a way to basically leave and go to the garden. One of the plans that I have this stream as well is that this is essentially a crafting room in here. I've got a lot of storage resources for all kinds of stuff. And I don't like that I have to keep running around this thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to elevate a level. And I'm going to basically make it an indoor grow bed room. Someplace that you can... that essentially it's going to work as a galley because I'm going to... it's a kitchen, essentially. Because I've been eating these things. They've been helping to keep my water in check because, man, this guy's thirsty. One of the things that I did is I decided to name my all of my submersibles. So this one is Artee Dootoo, but my stepdaughter mispronounces it Artee Dootoo because she's 5. So this is now Artee Dootoo, and I gave it the coloring, of course, of Artee Dootoo. My prawn suit I named C-3PO, and of course the Cyclops I named BB-8, which is funny. But anyway, I'm trying to get their coloring right still. I think the Cyclops, for the most part, with the default colors, matches it. So we'll see what to do from here. This is pretty cool. I like this observatory right here. This will be better during the day. Kind of scary at night, but everything's scary at night in this game, so that makes a lot of sense. One of the things that has made me a little bit nervous having one grow bed, and this is essentially why I need to expand this and why I want to move it out of this room, is that as I've mentioned, the water content of this person, the thirst is real. And I don't know if it's got something to do with the Corée sickness or whatever that you have. It's making you thirsty. So these bulbo trees are a good source of water, and so I brought some back from one of the islands. I put this the planter down here and put a few in the planter. And as you can see, I can chop off a piece, eat them, it's good. But what happens is if you do it too much, the tree disappears, which means you need to plant a new one, which means that I have to plant a new one and then wait for it to grow. So I've been able to keep myself moderately managed using one, but I don't want to do this anymore. I feel like I need a few of these to where the risk is kind of taken care of. So that's one on my to-do list tonight, is to basically pick up some titanium, go outside and try my best to improve some on the base structure here. So what we're going to do is, and that's this room right here, I'm going to build a second level of multi-purpose room right on top of the first. Which will serve essentially as my galley. Now, for now, I'm going to have a hatch or a way to get into it. So I'm going to create one just temporarily. I don't know if I have the resource. Apparently, I do have the resources on me. No, that's not the one I want. It's a hatch. Quartz. I need some quartz. Make a way to get into it. I'm going to put a planter up there. Put some windows in it. We'll make it look pretty. Probably need a lot of glass. I need a lot of glass, a lot of quartz apparently right now. So let's let the scanner room do its trick for now. We have it looking for quartz. Sweet. Let's start that again. It's not finding any. So one of the things I did as well was increase the range. You can do that here with these. I have 2 range upgrades and 2 speed upgrades. Both of which give me now a fantastic view. I'm more able to see all the way from like the edge here of the kelp forest all the way to the gigantic mushroom tree in the mushroom zone. Hey Sniper, good to have you here. How's everything going? Your weekend going good? So yes, and I'm able to see all the way here. This is into the next biome. This actually right here on this edge is the grassy plateaus. Right here is, of course, mushroom forest. Right here in this region here is the kelp forest. And up along the back here, and actually it can scan it. You can't actually see it. This is all, what do they call it? The reef. The shallows is what they call. So I'm able to get 4 biomes here within the scan range, which is fantastic. Just to show you where I am located on the map, if you look there on the right hand side, kind of if you go dead in the middle, there's an icon kind of closer to the right where the mushroom forest is, the blue on the right, the left hand blue side. There's that icon right there. Though that's essentially where my base is located, so I'm able to get most of that region in the scan range, all the way to the grassy plateaus in the east, down south, all the way over to the shallows. So that's really where we're located. We have a chunk of visibility there with this thing. Only thing is, I need for it to find for me the one I'm actually looking for here. And I'm gonna need some quartz here in a little bit. Especially if I want to start putting windows and things. Which of course I do. Check our power real quick. I think we're doing okay. These things are bioreactors, so what they do is they essentially take any kind of biological input that you feed them. I'm gonna have to do some gathering on this. And turn it into power for your facility. I have 2 of them going because one of them just didn't seem to keep up with the battery recharging power. So I wanted to do that. I also have a lot of panel space here. What I'm probably going to do with this is put reinforcements here, and that will, whenever I need some reinforcement, that's where I'll put it. Keeps it out of the way on some of the more useful rooms. Sniper, I appreciate the host. I don't know why it didn't show up on the on screen, but thank you very much for the host. You were also apparently thanked very much by Palpatine. He seems to think it's funny for some reason. Alright. So I'm probably going to put some windows in here, but what I want to do more than that is to grow some interior grow beds. This is going to be my galley. Or basically a place where I can make food and store food. So we'll put some grow beds. Alright, let's see. In strategically located places. I think I'm standing in the middle, right? Am I in the middle of the room? Close that wall as I can. What does it take to make another one? I want to get this right, because now it's time to be a perfectionist when you're trying to make a base that lasts. There we go. Ran out of titanium. Okay, so let's run around. Go grab a little more real quick. Once I have some fully grown plants up there, I think that's half my concern, is that I won't be able to keep up with my water intake. Which is why I need to make 2 or 4 of them or something, so that I have a lot of grow beds that will essentially be at least my way for now to handle that kind of pressure. So get the farm going. Let's go back down and get some titanium for that one. Titanium is going to be a necessary problem right now, so let me run down here, get some titanium. I'll connect it here in a bit, but I want to move everything up. I want to be able to manage my thirst, and then I want to be able to like remove it once I know everything is taken care of on the bottom. So that's the plan there. Why is this thing not saying simple things like titanium? I don't understand that. Let's see. Metal salvage. I'm going to hunt for metal salvage here in a minute. So the cool thing is, it's already located one. Here's the base here in the middle, and what it'll do is just basically locate them, and it uploads it to my HUD, so I can actually go after these things. Pretty focused here in a minute. Taking everything out of there. Yeah, we're gonna need some titanium input here in a minute. I'm just going out that corner. Finish this up. Do I have glass on me? I think I do have glass on me. So what we will do is put a window in here. And that's my idea for this. More on the second level, I want to have more visibility so that I can see what is going on out here in the world. So for now, let's go get some decent water. It's gonna be annoying. I'm gonna run from level to level, but at least I'm gonna replace this with a ladder, and that'll be all right here in a moment. But in the meanwhile. Okay, so we got 1 out of that. 2 out of that. Go back upstairs and plant these. We'll go here in a minute. Where am I? Where's my exit? I think it's over here. Hey, Kid Lee. Welcome, my friend. Yeah, things are starting to get there. I'm worried about the perfectionists, though, and their input. Last time I was building some decent base stuff, and people were like, why are you doing that? I don't understand. That's terrible. You haven't lined that up right, so maybe this time around we're doing a little better. I don't know. How's your weekend and streaming and everything going, by the way? I thought you were going to be streaming probably about this time. Or have you already done whatever you would do on Sunday? They're coming along. Coming together slowly, yes indeed. So, on a grander level here, let me come down here and actually get in the get some decent visibility. But on a larger level, I just love that moon room. It's just fantastic. I don't want to go too high because I've bumped into this before, so we have over here a scanner room, of course. That's now an observatory that's going to give me some visibility into the mushroom forest area. Pretty cool. Right behind me here, I have a different biome. This is the kelp forest, and so the cool thing is the scanner room gives me a lot of visibility into this area, scanning all of these biomes. Moon room here, this allows me to dock a vehicle, as you just saw, and kind of gives me an ability to jump out, then go running around. That's pretty cool. These two here are my power management facilities. What I'm going to do is underlay the whole lot of this with lead. Basically, it's a foundation, is what it is, and then so that'll kind of make a courtyard here that I'm going to put some exterior grow beds, and that way I'll be able to bring some things back and plant them and then grow them here instead of having to go out and get them all the time. So things are going to come together well enough. It's just a matter of right now I want to get this room established. Second level, I'm going to start making a lot more visibility, like to the outside world. So I'll probably line a lot more things with windows, and then I will get rid of this hatch once I have a ladder in here that I can. And I probably need at some point to have a hatch somewhere over here. I may do that here on the other side of the scanner room. I don't know. At least I have two entrances into the base if I'm swimming around. So that's the general idea. That's what I'm going to be doing with these with the base. And then of course, once I get to where I'm really getting big, I'm probably going to build up onto the up here onto this some of this area. So we'll see. It's kind of a difficult spot to put it because there's not much room, and I have to go high. Rather than anything else, but it's coming together. It's the player housing in this game is really fantastic. By the way, welcome Suzuka. I see that you jumped into chat, so I appreciate having you here. Getting to where I can pilot this a lot easier. This is Artee Dootoo. Is the name of it. That's what my 5-year-old stepdaughter calls R2D2. So I'm probably going to carve up, once this tree is full, I'm going to carve it up, then get rid of this, and then we'll create a ladder to the next level there. So in the meanwhile, I think I have enough water here to do some gathering, and so I'll go do that. Let's put the lithium over here. We'll take Artee Dootoo out. Go get some titanium deposits.
All systems online.
I'm telling you, the Batcave is exactly what that is. It just feels so epic. You jump in and you just maneuvering around stuff. Get as much salvage as I can. Where's my... What I probably should do is use the prawn suit to do this. It's got a lot more storage. So, with the scanner room, The scanner room is really what gathers us intel for you. Hey, here's where all these nodes are. You can set it... Basically, if there's a resource within range, it will look it up for you. And then I have a chip that I created with the scanner room that basically allows my HUD to receive the intel. Oh, my inventory is already full, really? Might have been a good run. Alright, here we go. There's going to be a little bit more resource farming here. That's not quite what I was hoping to do, but I've realized that resource farming and then like making stuff with it is so intensive in this game. We'll take C3PO out here in a little bit. She has a lot more storage than I have with this Seamoth. But at least that way we can put together some decent, like a decent crafting effort. So I will need some supplies for what I am intending to do this stream. This is my titanium locker. Get it nice and full. I actually have 2 titanium lockers, which I need to get a little bit more organized. I'd like for them to be at least decently close together. And then after we're done with this, I will let's move this one out. We'll dock the prawn.
All systems online.
See, and I gave R2D2, C3PO here the color scheme of C3PO. I don't know if I like it or if I'm going to keep it, but for now it'll do the job. Storage has no room for this item, really? What else do I have in storage here? Oh wow, I picked up a bunch of them apparently. Okay. This thing has limited jump ability. It's made primarily for like really rough environments. It's essentially heat resistant. So there's lava zones later on in the game, and it will allow you to survive lava environments. Where are we looking here? A few more we can do. I may have too much titanium already, I don't know. But you can see how the HUD is just like full of the stuff now. While I'm here, instead of using the rest of these slots on metal, because I think I've already got too much, let me try to pick up a few things that I can use for my bioreactors, because I'm going to have to keep those powered up as well. Bioreactor basically uses Any kind of biological stuff. Where's my prawn suit now? Any kind of biological input. And then turns it into energy. I really just need to put a graph trap out here. We'll use one more. So much fun. Look how cool this is at night. It's amazing. That's gonna work. Let me get a better position here. See you later. I'm Magic. Don't know how long it was that you left that, but I will catch you later. Hope your stream works awesome. You have a great time with your friends as you go into the depths of nightmare awfulness. We'll let it build some scanning for quartz. Quartz is going to be what I need to get next, so we'll let it build the database on that. In the meanwhile, let's do some making of titanium. I'm probably going to fill this locker. And then have to make a third, which is fine. I will have to go get some more biological junk for this reactor here, but that's at least not a major rush. Basically, as soon as this thing is done growing, I'm gonna chop it to pieces. Try that again. I have these Ultra Glide fins on, which are like so ridiculously effective. That I mean, look how fast this person swims. Sometimes it's hard to control. Another thing I'm going to try to do this stream is make a run to the Jelly Shroom Cave again. See if I can find some more magnetite in there. And in order to do that effectively, I think I'm going to have to yeah, there you go. Basically, there's a Pathfinder tool is what I need to create to go down there. It's basically a way to be able to cave explore and then like at least have some marker that helps you to find your way out. So we'll be all right that way. I'm hoping. All right, so currently as we are streaming, I want to welcome Artee, who's joined us. Commander Root is back. Welcome, Commander. Hope you are having a great Sunday. Kid Lee, of course, Snipers here in the Suzuka are still with me, so thank you guys for joining me. Just to promote this game real quick, this is Subnautica. This tree is almost done. Subnautica, basically the idea here is that you've crashed and you're the lone survivor of a crash in a ship that is an alien water world. And so this whole thing is a survival game. You have hunger and thirst that you have to manage. But you have to come out here and, within the depths of such terrible awfulness, survive and not only solve some mysteries. You have to get off the planet. Basically, you have to save yourself, and it's there is some interesting problems associated with that. I see quartz has started. There's not very much quartz right now. How very interesting. All right. Four of them. I want to go make sure everything is planted, and then I'm going to eat everything else because it looks like I'm running low on water already. And then we will be able to reverse engineer this hatch, get rid of it. These things are growing nicely, but they've still got a lot of ways to go. I probably need to start another one. Like, I'm going to need a lot here to make this actually work. Do I have on me what I need for another planter? So I'll hang on. Or titanium. I think I'm good there. I think I have 4 titanium. If I don't, I'll just go downstairs. No, I don't. I put it all in the cupboard, didn't I? No, I have 4 titanium. Heck yeah. Awesome. I'm very indecisive. What we'll do is get this going. Drink some water for now, I think. I may be able to make a slice or 2 on the tree. That's good. If I can have a farm of those things going, then my worries there are over. In managing hunger and thirst. Woohoo! All right, now let us put a ladder here. Which gives me access to this place. Which means now that I'm able to deconstruct this hatch. Much better. Okay, so then let's put some of these in here. That gets my grow beds good to go. What I'll probably do is create, I don't want it at a window there. I may have it like go that direction as well, so we'll see. I'll also need to see what I need to do from the exterior angle. But at least this project has started. These are 83% done, so I think before I die of thirst, I will have new ones ready to go. Of course, I have a ton of waters on me. Because seriously, the thirst is real. Like, you don't even understand. And it will keep me alive. Base is coming together. It's getting there. Alright, so next thing I wanted to do is create a little bit more glass. I have some issues here. In order to do that, let's go get some quartz. We'll come back and convert it into glass here in a little bit. This will be good. If I can have like something here, this will be miscellaneous. And this here will be titanium. So that way I've got a lot of titanium around the spot right here. Okay. I suppose I can just do this, move stuff over. Let's see, gas pod. I got some stuff I need to figure out here in a little while. If I ever go out west or closer to the wreck, that's something I need to have on. Also lose life gradually. These are all tools I want to keep. We'll move this locker upstairs here in a little while. I wanted a place so I could just have food and water just in case I require it. Here, I think I'm going to be okay. But when the grow beds are good, basically I'll pack meals to go with me when I go adventuring as opposed to staying here the entire time. Alright, so one of those. Gold can come out. I think my regular gold... Yeah, I've got gold and silver galore in here, so let's put that here in the miscellaneous. This is kind of like an overflow closet for now. Check on our grow beds. See how we're doing here. 93%, they're almost good to go. These are all coming together. They eat one of my cured peepers for now. Keep the hunger away. Alright, so let's go look for some quartz. Apparently the resource room has not found very many of them. I've got 3 within this whole range that have spawned recently, which is interesting. That's a problem. I don't know if this game respawns everything anew whenever you start the game. In which case, if you're running low on a resource, it may be possible to get out of the game and then get back in. And that'll do it for you, I don't know. Like it'll spawn more of the resource, then you can just go top up on it. While I'm out here, I think I'm going to connect enough resource for silicon rubber and stuff as well. Get a little more of this stuff together. Which you collect using creepvine seeds. And it's used in all kinds of things, so where's my I left it above, there we go. This is good because it's like mobile lighting basically as well, which is kind of cool. You can turn them off as well, which is pretty cool. Very good for night to be able to deploy that thing and just let it be. Where is this next one? Up here? Nothing else in here? This one here. But you see how useful this scanner room is. It's amazing. Tells you exactly where stuff is. Crash fish. No good way to get away from those. Although I think I did. I think I managed to get away from that one. Alright. Let's drop one of these. Advanced theories, aliens. It's possible to calculate the species of an egg exterior. So You can actually have your own aquarium with these things. Whole fish? This is a new one I haven't scanned. Whole fish. Because it's got a hole in it. It is edible, but apparently it has a hole. By manipulating the size and shape of the hole in its tail, it can perform unpredictable maneuvers. Interesting. See, now the quartz is showing up. Oh no! Too many of them following. Do I have space for any more? Good for now, goodness me. Where's my sea moth? Artee Dootoo. The cool thing is that whenever you have them the ship docked, it will refuel it. Basically charges the power cells on it. Doesn't repair it though. But at least it's a nice, easy place for you to do it, and you're not in danger of repairing stuff out there in the wild, where, of course, you can get killed while you're at it. A lot of good stuff out of that. Okay, glass. We'll put the quartz in here. Picked up a couple of copper, because copper's always good to have. I'm always running low on copper. That's why when I see those, I'll pick them up. What I probably need to do is create a silicon rubber storage compartment. Lead, lithium, decos I need to move to another room. Titanium, magnetite. Titanium probably needs to move over there. I think it's just got nothing in it, right? No, it does. Dang. Let's move this titanium. These keep things grouped together. Also, my perfectionist eye is going to start to twitch. And then what I may be able to do, I'm probably going to have some overflow. I think I'm going to need a third titanium closet. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What we'll do is make an ingot out of this. Those are always useful. At some point, you're always using ingots. So there we go. Storage of that stuff is taken care of, and that way we can turn this into silicon rubber. I came away with a creature egg. I'm probably going to have to start building some kind of something here soon. I need to get some lighting. Some exterior lighting. I wonder what it'll take for lighting. I know I can build some. Maybe good for night. Glass and titanium for a spotlight. What I really need is a floodlight. And I think you can get floodlights places. Just need glass. Titanium. Let's go build one and see what happens. This may absolutely not be worth it. I don't know. We'll see. Am I building it the wrong way? Need titanium. Two titanium, I just have one. Dang it. But I counted that out right. Try it again. Do it right this time. I'll probably end up deconstructing this thing in the end anyway. This is more an experiment than anything else. Here. I don't think these can ever move, but alright, here we go. Let's try this. Now it's on. Ooh, it moves. That is cool. It patrols. How awesome is that? If I can get enough of those going around here, like, I think it's really cool. It actually adds an underwater ambiance to your base if you have some kind of lights on the outside. I need floodlights though. This observatory is probably the creepiest room I have in the base. Yes, my trees are looking great. Everything is good here. Everything is edible. And I need another one of those. I think it's just titanium to build it. Clipping. I don't know why that happens. It's kind of annoying though. Floodlights. I do have floodlights. Industrial lighting designed for all environments. As opposed to spotlights. I think I'm gonna put some spotlights out to kind of to guard the outside like that. So that's definitely something I want to do. But I like this idea of floodlights too. I needed a floodlight and apparently I have one. Okay. So let's build a growbed here. Okay, my water issue should be handled now. Good times. Okay. So I wanted to go grab a little more quartz. Let's go find a little more quartz. I probably need to figure out what I need to do for surviving in the jelly shroom cave. Go pick up some more magnetite as well.
All systems online.
Like, fish that enjoy being slapped around. Cool thing, by the way, is sonar. Let you see stuff in the dark. Well, that's not cool. Could always use some of this stuff as well. Table coral. I really need to find a way to grow that stuff myself so that I'm not having to depend on having to come out here to go get it. Basically, switch from foraging to farming is essentially what you're trying to do, which is one of the earliest survival strategies man has learned. Switch from foraging to farming. Those guys. I'd say this quartz is even lower than this cave. Wow. That one's gonna be hard to get. Because of this tube coral here. Interesting, it's a tough spot. Where is Artee Dootoo? Sure, around here somewhere. See, the range of the scan room is fantastic. I've gotten a lot of good range out of that right in that spot, and plus the ability to scan the diversity of biomes at once has been very helpful. It's a really good. It's not a convenient spot to build. Like, I'm gonna have to get creative on the building side, but the functionality of it is great. Here's Artee Dootoo. Look at that. Quartz everywhere. More quartz than you know what to do with. And it's scanning all the way through this biome and into the next. This is the plateaus, I think, back behind the base, all the way, like, toward the center of the map.
He will join us or die, Master.
Kraber Kid, thank you for the follow. Welcome to twitch.tv/Sakari, where ordinarily there's the weeping and gnashing of teeth because I'm regularly a SWOTOR, Star Wars Old Republic streamer. But I've been taking a break from the game to make a journey through Subnautica. I'm not much of a variety streamer, but I've been doing it, I guess, lately. Because this game is hard to resist. Where did my... There it is. I knew it was around here somewhere. It's a problem with 3D exploratory environments, is that... sometimes you don't know which direction to look. Anyone interested in playing this game, you can find it right now on Steam. There's a weekend sale, I believe, that has been going on, or like maybe a little longer than that, but it's currently $19.99. If you want to buy it for 20 bucks. I'm having a really good time with it, so definitely jump in. Oh, we're doing good farming quartz here. This is good times. Scanner room is like the best investment in this game. I almost have more. I mean, look at it. It's still finding stuff. I'm all the way by life pod 7. I'm 400 meters away from base and it's still finding stuff here. That is great. I got the scanner room upgraded with a couple of range as well as speed. So it's doing a really good job. I may have to go here in a minute and look for lead, but what I'm going to do is build my foundation for this base underneath the base. That'll give me basically a solid platform to build some stuff on top of. All that glorious quartz. More quartz I don't know what to do with. And how nice is it to be able to say, okay, I need to grab some water before I go out. These things are 90, yeah, there you go. Solve all my water crises and then go downstairs again. That's just great. And food is also no longer a problem as long as I am close enough to base. Alright, let me think about what I want to do at this moment.
All systems online.
It's building a base. In order to do that, it is going to be... I still have some stuff on some wrecks I need to go look at. We're going to go make a trip at some point to the underwater islands. Oh, there's a wreck there that I want to take a greater look at. Alien containment is something I need. Arasair found that. And basically, that's where you hatch all those eggs in. It gives you a really good... We'll make a couple, 3 rooms of that. That'll be fun to see. What was I looking for? Here, foundation. So this is going to be 2 lead and 2 titanium for each panel. So I'm basically going to bring a bunch of both of them. I hope I have the lead. Yeah, I do. Sweet. Alright, so let us figure this out. You build it underneath here, like so. It really strengthens the integrity of your base to have those things under there. And they're nice and large, so that's really cool. But I basically want to create a platform out here. That I can then put grow beds on. We need to change the battery out. Means I need to put that on the charger when I go in. What, this is not going to work under here? Oh, I know why it can't. But it really increases base, the strength of your base's integrity. Look at that. So if I can get like a grow bed here and a grow bed there, I'll be able to do some pretty cool things. I can't go under the scanner room. Interesting.
30 seconds.
External grow bed. Was that what it was there? Exterior grow bed. 2 titanium. So let me put the lead back, assuming I have any left. Grab some more titanium. That's the thing, is like you blast through your resources in this. Go out and farm it, bring them back, blast through those. So there's like a never-ending resource generation. Let's see what we can do here. Exterior grow bed. Okay.
Farming alien plants is a proven survival strategy.
Proven.
McGill survived 47 months on a healthy, raw salad of live tree roaches and stank root.
Stank root. Alright. Let's put a few of these down. Farming, baby. We are switching to farming. Put our farm right here. I don't know how many of these grow beds I can put here, but okay. And then I want to make a floodlight too. I think I can put another one here, probably. I'm gonna have to go for oxygen here in a second.
30 seconds.
Tell you what, let's get that now. Before I pass out. So from scavenge to farm is the best way to do it. Essentially, yeah, that's the idea. It looks like I'm gonna have some decent. I mean, my whole idea has been to put some like I'll put a floodlight here and like a floodlight over here or whatever, but it'll essentially light up the whole center of this. I love the way the spotlight is on patrol. That's just so cool. I want to do that with the perimeter. I may move that to the outside of this observatory. I don't know. But it's placement. I want this to be nice. Placement is rough. Especially with these wretched fins. titanium times 2. I'm out of titanium? Really? Did I use them all? I guess I did. Sort of like I can't find it all over the place. Alright. Now what's it going to take for me to clear... titanium and glass for a floodlight. Let's make 2 of these and see how they work. So stuff is well lit. And then we got to go get some things to plant. That's going to be half the fun. Okay, so it's 2 quartz for 1 piece of glass. Let's see here. Quartz. This will be another. And there was 1 titanium, I believe, as well, right? So 2 quartz. 1 piece of quartz, 1 piece of titanium, I believe, was the method. Glass and titanium, yeah, sweet. Okay. Seeing you build makes me want to re-see Stronghold even sooner since you've been collecting decos. Yes, nice. Yeah, no kidding. I can't wait for that as well. I have like 25 million saved up that have painstakingly put together. I'm looking forward to that as well. I figured I'd just hang on to it for that very reason. Like, let's I can't tell what the front and the back is. Let's assume that this is it's like this. Am I right? Am I right? Did it work? Yes. Cool. Look how cool that is starting to look. Now it's gonna be great when I got some planner stuff there. That's gonna be great. Tell me that's not really epic. Epic Sakari. I tell you. And I think however you plant it, you do it away from yourself, so let's do this. That makes this whole base look so much cooler at night. Look at this. Now we're gonna go find some things to put in these grow beds, because I think they work exactly the same as the other. So table coral doesn't work, right? I can't do that. So we'll have to go find some. So some acid mushrooms. We use those for batteries all the time, so we'll go get some acid mushrooms. We'll go get some. There's like a deep sea mushroom that I need to get to help me make hydrochloric acid. That'll be a blast here in a minute. These will be all biological because I grabbed these while I was out there. So look, these are the acid mushrooms, for instance. Let's take a few of these. If we can make it so that they just grow, I don't have to go out and collect them. That's awesome. And there's a lot I can do here. How cool is this? And I don't know if this will just keep them here or if it like grows more. I don't know. We will have to figure that out. Let's go get some kelp stuff, for instance. I think I can get some creep vines growing in here. We'll take a decent source of oxygen at least while we're going. But things are coming together nicely for this base. Which of course is half the idea. I just don't want to build anything in this area here because that's how I get out. Come out here and get some creep vine. Really cool. Those will grow. I hope I can gather these and they'll just keep growing. That'd be awesome. Look at that, little itty bitty creep vines. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I can put 2 more in here, right? Farming! I'm a farmer. Because I farm. Alright. And what I probably should do is put some windows so we can kind of look in on this. Anything kind of looks toward the center here, so I could probably put one here. That leads you out to it. This wall is too important. I'm not sure I want to put it there. We can probably put it in here, looking down on there, that's for sure. We'll figure that out while we're at it later. That's in the meanwhile. See how thirsty this guy is? This is the issue. With, like, just trying to survive in this game, you're so thirsty all the time that makes this particularly difficult. Lead, limestone. Alright, let's save while we're here. And figure out what the next objective is. So one of the things I wanted to do is expand the base, obviously by putting a foundation like I've done. Built some exterior grow beds, done. Observatory, done. Interior grow bed room, working on that now. Still have some adjustments to do to get that done, but we are making some good progress on that one. Upgrade the Cyclops. I wanted to make a fabricator. A medical kit. Maybe some bedroom stuff in there because it's a room that you can probably do that with. Kind of put a bed in there, make it, you know, give it a poster on the wall or something. Decoy tube, upgrade, and then decoys. So I want, one of the things that the Cyclops is a mobile base. So if I can make it to where it can actually maybe get away from some Leviathans as opposed to just being a sitting duck, that's half the idea. I kind of want to arm it up and make it so that I can be out there, and if I get hurt, I can return to the Cyclops and help myself rather than going back to base. So that's going to be the idea there. Find more magnetite. That I can probably do by going back down to the shroom cave. Find blood oil, deep shrooms. There's an area of the map that I can go to do that. I haven't been there yet, so we'll have some fun going to the Blood Kelp region for that. Explore the Sparse Reef, the Sea Treaders path, I believe it is. Blood Kelp Trench. Grand Reef Mountains. That's some of the outlying elements above the... that's not necessarily cave diving. But that's the plan. So let's look at what we need to do now for a fabricator and a medical kit on the Cyclops. Now, a fabricator is this right here. It's basically your ability to pretty much make everything in the game. I can put it anywhere with this tool, and by going here, all I need is titanium, gold, and table coral. So that's fantastic. I believe I have all of that stuff. So titanium right here. Gold I have more than I know what to do with in here. And table coral, I just collected a bunch of that stuff there. So that's those three. Okay, let's see what else there is. I wanted to make one of these. A computer chip is a little tougher to make. Fiber mesh and silver I probably have. So let's grab titanium for that. Where was it? Here. Fiber mesh, silver ore. Silver I have in here. Fiber mesh, I believe I have. If I don't, I know where to go to get some very fast. But fiber mesh, yes, we do have some of that. So let's look at the computer chip and see what the resources are for that. Computer chip, 2 table coral, gold, and copper wire. Copper wire I can make with copper, of course, 2 of them. So let me come over here to my copper closet. I need to basically restock that real soon. There's my copper wire. I needed gold, of course, for that. And 2 more table coral. Okay, so which I have here. Computer chip. So I believe I have all of the stuff it takes to make medical kit fabricator and, of course, a fabricator for regular stuff. I want both of those at least. There is some storage aboard, so I don't necessarily know that that's an issue. I may actually put some growbeds in there to put some of the bulbo trees in there as well, because that'd be a great idea. Take some extra titanium to do that. That way we can handle thirst out there in the while we're running around. Okay, let's take a look. Where did I leave my sea moth? Up here. So this guy is designed for some serious deep sea exploration. Although before I get to where I can do that,
Captain, all systems online.
I love the way his voice kind of breaks. It's like sometimes like a more higher pitch and then comes down. All right, so let's take a quick tour of this. This is, I picked this up the other day, which it's basically the mobile home base. Once you drive it, you can turn the engines on. There's 3 speeds. It'll show up here. Your health meter. There is a noise meter as well that will tell you basically how much noise you're making. There's basically on this side over here, you'll see kind of like a sonar kind of look at this up, but there is a bubble that'll form around this. That's kind of like the noise, the noise that you're making. Obviously, if you make some noise, stuff with echolocation and stuff can find you. So you want to make as little noise as possible around them. There's a decoy launcher, and I'll show you that in a moment. But like, there's some real cool things. I can basically switch to cameras on different sides. So I can see above me. I can see to the tail. This I think is on the top or on the bottom right, behind, so I can actually see behind me all over the place. But that's pretty cool, like your ability to see with different cameras. I can see what's going on around me specifically. This thing is definitely hard to pilot. Silent running is something that'll like chew up your energy big time, but the good news is that it is only really necessary to when you kind of want to play dead. That's where that helps. Another thing that you can do is drop a decoy and then hightail it out of there. There's ability to do that here. So anyways, that's how things drive in this thing. Over here on this wall, you have the health meter, and basically a holographic display of the thing that shows you where something might be wrong on this sub. So a fire extinguisher, of course. One of the things I didn't have here on the bridge, this is pretty cool. I'm able to see what I did was submarine name. I think I wanted to call this BB-8, right? BB. Isn't it BB-8? Anyway, I've got BB-8's colors here. I thought I'd said that BB-8 earlier. This is BB-8. But like I said, because it's going to be a mobile base, one of the things that I want to do is have a fabricator kit on this thing, so that at will I can basically make whatever I need, stuff out in the field, and of course something to produce med kits. because you will get hurt. And that's your way to help yourself. Okay, so half the idea is to basically get this place kitted out. I think I'm going to make this kind of adjoining room here a little bit of a bedroom. Put maybe like a thing with some stuff in here, and make it a little more pleasant. It'll be nice. Here, this is where you dock. And you can also manage what upgrades you have on your vehicles here, which is really cool. I'll probably put some planters here so that I can drink the water from them. So that'll be an idea. I don't want to do necessarily anything here. Maybe stuff on the walls here, but... the decoy launcher, I'm going to have to make some decoys here in a minute. One of the things that you can make for the decoy launcher is you can come up here. This is a fabricator kit specifically for the sub, where you can create things for this thing. A lot of it is like polyaniline and benzene and stuff that I don't necessarily have the schematics for right now. But one thing that you can do, if I can go get an aero, and I have these materials, lithium and aerogel. In fact, I'm going to go down and get 3 lithium, 2 aerogel, and 1 aerogel and 2 lithium. 3 titanium, is make an upgrade for the decoy tube. 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna do that. So let's go do that first.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Artee, what are you saying ooh to? Did you do something awesome? Deep water shrooms for the hydrazine, yes. I don't even think it's hydrazine, it's polyaniline. I don't know. Yeah, you need there's like a deep water gel sack in the bottom of the blood kelp things that we'll go get here in a minute. Let me grab first. I want 1, 2, and 3 of these. I believe it was 2 lithiums. Oh, I only have 1 lithium. That's going to be problematic. Okay, so I can't do that right now. Lithium's going to suck going to find. So at least we can make 1 decoy right now, right? Where do I make decoys? Torpedoes. Deep water shrooms, yes. The Cyclops, yes. I need to think. About decoys. Apparently, I'm also very thirsty. Decoy. Let me actually do this to do that. I'm gonna look on the wiki. The creature decoy. Let's see, what do you use to make it? You have to go to the fabricator unit. And it's not hard to do, it's a wiring kit. And 3 titanium. So that means that the recipe is here. Ooh, look at this. I can make purple tablets now. Didn't know that was here. I think it's tools, deployables. Yeah, there you go. Creature decoy, 3 titanium and a wiring kit. And a wiring kit, I believe, is silver. You're in electronics. And this will give you 3 of them. Now, apparently this is not the best of defenses. Text creatures at its location. Yes, 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 yes. Let me see what it takes for some small storage, because I'm going to make a storage unit with these on there then. I guess the wall-mounted storage is the best one I've got. Chewing up all my titanium reserves. Oh, another thing I needed to do while I was down here was some batteries. Here's my battery charger. I had one that ran out. So let me put that in the charger and take out one of these. Coming together. Artee Dootoo! Take me to BB-8.
All systems online.
I feel like it's weird. Like it's not going to make it straight. It's going to bother the fire out of me. Oh, goodness. I want my stuff to be straight on this wall. I guess it's... I mean, look at that. Like, there's the line. And the thing is, like, way off. Okay. It's the best we can do right here. Oh, my goodness. Okay, here we go. Let's put that there. Yeah, that's decent. But man, all of these lines are like not straight. Not straight. It's gonna make my eye twitch. Alright. Alright, so now we have a creature decoy launcher in one spot. So the cool thing is that we have... I'm going to have to go look for lithium. Lithium is going to be a big thing. Now, lithium you can find in outcrops, so I can just go farm those later. That's not a big deal. These get used up one at a time, so I can actually, once one runs out, you can actually replace it with the next one. This is where you put your upgrades when you have them. Also another thing here. Apparently I can't climb the ladder. I can climb the ladder and run to here. But because there is water on the inside of this, I think, can't go in here, because that's where the, Seamoth is docked. Artee Dootoo. So anyway, how cool is this place? We'll shut this away. Somehow I've been ascending to the surface and did not know I was doing so. Maybe it's because every time it moves to the I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Okay, so more things that I want to do before we go. Let me think about this. Expand the base, done that. Upgrade the Cyclops with a fabricator, medical kit fabricator, done. Bedroom, we'll kind of put that optional right now. Decoy tube upgrade, I did not do that, but I did do decoys. We need some stuff for the upgrade, so maybe we could do that closer to the end of today's stream. But find more magnetite. That's going to be high. Find blood oil, deep shrooms. So I think what we need to do next is actually take this thing out and go do some stuff on the Blood Kelp Trench. So another thing I had, let's get this going, because I had some... I wanted to build some plant pots. Okay. For some reason, this place area is too cool for it. What's up with that, man? Put these right next out, I guess. Oh, I don't want to put this here. Is the earliest spot I could do along this trajectory? No, I don't want it in the middle of the room. Hey, 24, good to have you here, my friend. How's everything going? Just wanted to say hi before bed. Yes, I am having an amazing stream. I'm having a blast. This game is killer. But thank you. Enjoy your evening. I hope you have a great get some good rest. All right. And the only reason that I'm really doing this is so that I can have some water production on my mobile base.
Online.
Ow. Ow. See you later, 24. Hope you have a good night. Alright, so I needed to eat a few of these. I'm trying to vary this up every time I do this. Okay. And let me gather 4 of them. Let me make sure that I have, because it's going to take these a while to grow, a bunch of this right here. One of these bricks is good. And like a bunch of disinfected water. What I may do is start keeping some of this on the sub just in case. I have a place for both of them.
Systems online.
See, I think what was happening to me is every time I open these doors, it like basically creates a little bit of buoyancy. It's like swimming, you know, like kind of pushes the water out of it, which I think is amazing.
Captain, all systems online.
All systems online. Okay. Let's plant these things. Plus it decorates the place up a little bit, right? Makes the place look a little better. I grabbed some water before we left because I think... okay, one more thing I want to do. Again, like half of this is managing to think about what I'm trying to accomplish. But I wanted to create a tool that is called the Pathfinder. I need 2 creepvine seeds, copper wire, and titanium for this one. This is going to be an important tool for finding my way out of that wretched place. One more time. 2 creepvine, copper wire, and titanium. And then after this, we're going to go make a run. Creepvine I can find here. Hey, Oso, how's things going, my friend? Clearly, Artee says hello as well. How are you doing, bud? How's your Sunday treating you? See, look, these are starting to look great. I need to go get some deep sea shrooms, come out with those and put those in that planter too. What I want to know is, like, you put it in there, if you gather it, does it take it out or does another one grow in its place? That's what I want to know. Copper. So we'll come over here, we'll pick up some copper. In order to make copper wire. I think it was a titanium. And then I can come here and make the Pathfinder tool. Took a longer nap than I wanted to. That sounds awesome. Sounds like the best thing you can possibly do with a Sunday afternoon. I've got 2% on this flashlight. I've got 2 batteries. That's going to need one. Propulsion cannon is good. Pathfinder tool is good. Scanner, alright, 60%. I think I'm okay with my other tools here, but we'll see.
All systems online.
So how do you get these things off? Like, I've got barnacles now growing on BB-8. By the way, I think BB-8, the name actually does show up somewhere on the hull. Maybe above the water, I don't know. Oh, there. That's not cool. BB-8. Look at these guys, these jerks. Woohoo! They gone. You can pick up the floaters. What do? Like, they just float, essentially. They cling to things. Maybe they're why this thing has gone to the surface, because the floaters can, like, carry islands. Maybe that's what's going on here. I was thinking that every time I did this, maybe it was going to the surface, but maybe it was because there were floaters clinging to the hull. Which also have me slightly concerned about things. Look, now suddenly we're sinking. I don't know. All right, here we go.
Powering up.
Powering up.
Ahead slow.
Alright, so I'm facing east. I need to be facing south. I think I went the long way. I think I went 45 degrees the long way. Alright, so we'll have to do the long way here. Okay, so here is essentially what I'm going to do. Just so that everybody understands where on the map we are. We are currently in the base. If you look at the icon there on the right, on the left side of the map there, the mushroom forest, there is a little icon. That's where our base is located. If you go immediately due south toward the island that is there in the Grand Reef, the light blue part on the bottom right, bottom left, on the southwest side of the map, if I go directly south from here, I should pass over the Blood Kelp Trench. And that's what we're going to go take a look at. It's immediately due south of me. You see, here's the bubble that I was telling you about earlier, where it shows you, like, when you slow down, that's how much noise I'm making. It gets a little bit bigger when I accelerate. Due south. See, so the floating island should be directly in front of us. What I'm gonna do is hug the ground pretty seriously. This is a maximum depth of 500 meters. Which is fine right now. I can upgrade it, it'll go down to the full 1700 meters, which is the deepest you can go in this game. By the way, I learned something, Arasea. Look at this, we've got a sandstone right in the middle of nowhere here. This is a big reef back. It's even got a thing on its back.
Engine powering down.
Where is that reef back? There are barnacles on the back of a reef back. And I don't know if I'm going to find any here. But they're like resource deposits. It's hard to stay on the back of these too because they move. Table coral, right? Maybe on the underside of it, I can't tell. There's the mouth. At least I think it is. This one doesn't have anything on it. Interesting. Must be a baby. It's pretty cool. I get the feeling I'm going to be exploring this Blood Kelp Trench at night. Which is probably about best I will be able to do, but okay.
Engine powering up.
Did I have my spotlight on? I want to make sure my lights are on. Internal lights. Try not to crash into anything. Okay, so a grassy plateau. I think we cut through that on the way down south, so that's fine. I just want to hug the... I want to basically get bearing straight direct south. Let me use the camera here. Apparently there should be a 3-person crew doing this, but hey, we're good. Alright, I probably want to keep going a little bit more. Look how this just falls off here. So we're going to go ahead a little bit more. Wow, look how dark this is. This is with the camera light. Tell me this isn't freaky. We're 46 meters below surface. It can't be that much. Alright, hang on. I'm just basically sinking now. Cannot see anything on the ground. And I don't want to impale myself on one of those. But we're getting real close to the ground now, especially on this side. So let's propel forward a little bit. Okay. So it's very possible we're above the Blood Kelp Trench right now. I'm gonna stay here for a minute. Don't know why my character's jumping. Is it drifting?
Engine powering down.
I can't tell. What's freaking me out a little bit is that we have no lights. These are growing a bit, that's good.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
So, one of the things about the dark that's really cool, I can do some sonar. Okay, let's do some sonar. And it'll tell me essentially where I am. Can't tell if I'm going into the Blood Kelp Trench. It is so dark. I think I am. Tell me this is the freakiest area ever. But it's nicer when you can kind of see what's going on around you. I think I was down here earlier, picking up. So these are blood kelp vines. I am going to jump out and try to grab some of these, but I think this is quartz down here. Interesting. Yeah, we could definitely use quartz. What I'm here more for is those. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Leave me alone, Warper. Where's my thing? Where's the lights? Okay, okay. Woo, 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 woo. That was positively awful. Being attacked by a warper. Because they warp in, they get you, and then they warp out again. This is an awful place to be. I don't like being here. Is this something I can do something to? Are there any species I should be scanning? Spinefish. This is a spine. Blood oil. Okay. I don't like this place. I don't think it's mutual. I don't think this place likes me very much. I don't think I can carry another one of these. These are what I was looking for, though. Oh, it's a warper. You jerk. It's an electric eel. I'm gonna warper an electric eel. I have to dodge. So warpers are kind of half fish, half the alien species that was here previously is called the precursors. I'm gonna ascend until you go away. And the warpers will attack you if you have dang it.
New blueprint acquired.
I'm just in a sea moth. Leave me alone. I explode very quickly. Where's my sub? That's what I need to be going for right now. At least it's day. I can see a little bit. It's hard to do this game at night, that's for sure. It takes 3 blood kelp berries to make 1 benzene, really. Yikes. Oh, I feel so much better when I can see a little bit around me. But look at this. Like, you can see the terrain. I think that's... the sonar is really cool. Only reason I'm returning.
Captain, systems online.
Okay, these things are growing nicely. That's beautiful. That makes me very happy. It's because there is actually storage on board. I just need to find out where. There were panels in the wall, and I think it's on the other side. Be good if they're accessible from the bridge. Yeah, here you go. Look at that. Storage on here. So, we can keep 1, 2, 3. So I can actually do some decent farming here. I was only able to grab 3 of those. But I got a schematic out of this, didn't I? Like a crafting schematic. Blueprints. Yeah, some brand new ones here. Advanced materials. Okay, so deep shrooms and salt, hydrochloric acid. Which, benzene, there's 3 of these, right? Sweet. With benzene and fiber mesh, you can make synthetic fibers. With gel sacks and rubies, aerogel, we've already been doing that. Gold and hydrochloric acid, polyaniline. So this is good. We're able to create some pretty nasty things. That's why I kind of want to farm this as much as possible. Let's do it this way. While I'm here, even though I'm scared out of my mind doing this.
All systems online.
I don't like this. This is not nice to me. Where's the trench? Here's the trench. What I kind of need to do is move the Cyclops closer. I don't know what I'm doing this way. Let's do that. While it's light and I can kind of see what I'm doing. It was exactly 90 degrees to starboard.
Engine powering up.
Let's look to the west. And let's dive forward and down. How am I doing down here? Looks like I'm headed right for the trench, which is beautiful. That scares me. So badly. The music is stinking terrifying. What is going on? Jump to. I'm hearing this in stereo, like really loud. It's. Oh my goodness.
This ecological biome matches 7 of the 9 preconditions for stimulating terror in humans.
You think? Yeah, one of them is music. Oh my goodness. I mean, this game is just terrible in a lot of ways. Like, I have seen people play Silent Hill.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
And some very terrible things, and that doesn't scare me near as much as this does. The sonar makes me feel better. Actually, I'm glad I have it along. Alright, we're going for shrooms, and we're going for these things. And actually, I might grab some quartz while we're down here, because this is a good spot for it. Blood oil. don't like being out of any sub. And I even know my sub is too weak for this. How are we doing? How are we doing? Decent. I can grab some shrooms. Let's try to see if we can find some oh, it gets deeper. Oh, it gets deeper. What is this? What exactly is that right there? Is that an egg of awfulness? Ruby. Okay. Freaks me out that it gets deeper. Look at awful. I mean, that cannot be good right there. That's the kind of cave diving. Really? I'm full? That I'm okay with. I'm okay with this being full. But check this out. Kind of see a way around the cave that way. Alright, so let's go up and deliver this, and then we'll come back down. I really actually need to bring the Cyclops further in. Like, way down. Also, I'm in need of food. I'm glad I brought some with me. Let's put the quartz in here. Only got 2 more shrooms this time. Got a ruby. Got 2 more shrooms. I really actually need to have a food closet in this place. Let's see here. Okay, how about we save? I'm so scared. Artee, have you been down here? Have you been doing this? I'm terrified. I'm like beyond terrified. Look how awful this is. I mean, 7 of the 9 deals that like inspire terror in people. Tell me that's not just freaking awful. But if I can have this sub down real close, I may feel better about myself. Like, hey, let's get as much friendliness down there as we can. Light would be great. Okay, so when you see this, I've been told that when you see something like this on the radar, like if it's yellow like that, it means that it's not going to hurt you unless you provoke it.
Engine powering down.
Okay. I gotta go back out there. I haven't, it's awful. So you have been down here. Okay, well that makes me feel better. If you could do it, maybe I can do it.
All systems online.
I'm not as scared of these amp eels as I was once upon a... Oh, look at this dude. He's hanging right above there. I'm not as scared of some of the... Oh, these guys are like... Tell me those aren't awful. Ooh, they're everywhere. This game. It just keeps getting deeper. We're already 400 meters, almost 500 meters down. And this guy's coming in here. You jerk. Stay away. While I'm here, it would be nice to have rubies. Like, I'd be okay with picking up rubies. As long as none of those little guys get me. Those were awful looking. Okay, full of blood oil. Don't hit me. Is this a cave I'm flying into and I don't know it? I believe that's true. That's not good. I don't want to go into caves right now. In the trench of awfulness. This is like going to Challenger Deep. Okay. I'm looking for shrooms. This is interesting. Okay, looking for shrooms, looking for shrooms. I need to go back with as many shrooms as I can, basically. And I don't want to go into a cave, but here I am in a cave. I want rubies. If I can find them here. And shrooms. The deep sea kind of shrooms. The programmers of this game are sadistic. That's all there was to this. That's like the only thing that can possibly be the reason, because we're at 600. That's a Cyclops bridge piece. A Cyclops. I hear an ampiel.
Local scans show a nearby opening, leading to a biome with extensive fossilized remains.
What? Why am I out? Where's my ship? How did it warp me out of my ship? That's not nice. Phew, 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 phew. So local scans, what did she say?
Local scans show a nearby opening, leading to a biome with extensive fossilized remains.
You're near the Lost River. Oh. Oh, I see. I see. That's my first sighting of one of those guys so far in this game. But shrooms, that's what I was looking for. Let's hope I can make this quick. Really? Why do I not have all those waters I'm carrying on me? Okay. The thing is, once you get to know a biome, you are not nearly as terrified of it. But okay, so I actually really probably need to find out. Need to put a marker here. I need to come back here and put a... Actually, you know what? No, I don't have the resources for it. But it's deep in the trench, right? Bring the... I really need to get some torpedoes. They'll make me feel a lot safer. Wow, I was even further down. What I think I need to do is bring the... bring the Cyclops a little further down. You could find a cuttlefish in there. Yeah, no. I'm sure at some stage I'll find a cuttlefish, but right now, I'm alright with not finding a cuttlefish. Okay, so I'm going to, the last storage compartment here, leave all these waters, because they seem to be clogging up my inventory. But we've got some decent blood oil, and I'm glad about that. That's awesome. That's half the reason we're down here is all for like the collection of stuff.
Engine powering up.
This thing needs a sonar. Guess we dropped even deeper here.
Creature attack.
%power. Where's my health? I'm okay. It did not hurt me, actually. I don't know what it was that attacked me, though. Inching. What is it that got me? May have been an ampeel. Which, I'm not so scared of ampeels. They seem to be a little more, I mean, they're hostile. But they're a little bit more neutral, you know, like I don't think they're not like Reapers where if they see you they want to kill you. There's a depth. This thing only goes to 500 whatever, so I'm about as low as I can almost go here. We're close to a surface here. Okay, so that looks like a good spot to be, and we're right over some decent stuff, so all I want to do is farm some resources, so. What am I doing? Go back out the sea moth.
Captain, all systems online.
Really, it's just the shrooms. That's what we're looking for right here, and I hope these warpers don't get me. Sounds like somebody knows I'm here. Kill them all up as fast as you can. I'm going. Please don't kill me. Got a lot of shrooms though. Got so many shrooms. Oh my goodness. This is by far the most terrifying game I have ever played. Thank you. Artee believes I need alcohol. She's probably very right. Oh my goodness. I don't want to die. I just don't want to die. And it's a game. It's a game. It's a game. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be fine.
All systems online.
So you can go even deeper down here, but I'm gonna need a depth module on the Cyclops to be able to do that. That's how crazy this is. This sea moth though can really go deep. I've got it fully upgraded to go as deep as it can go. So it's got about 800, I believe, 800 meters on it. I think that's all we can do here. Probably take a few back. Take more shrooms. Deep sea shrooms. I hear one. I hear one. They're not nice. They're ugly. They're mean. You get to a stage where all of the water absorbs all of the light. At 430 meters. Also, I'll pick up some corpse, right? I have a few, or quartz. I have a few more. Oh, please don't kill me. Please don't. Okay. That's alright. But I don't like those spider things. They're not nice to see either. And there's one. They're probably gonna make a beeline for me also. What I really want to do is get the prawn suit down here so I can punch him in the face when they try to hurt me. That'll make me feel better. Okay. I forget what the prawn suit's natural depth is. But alright, we are done here. This is a place I'm beyond happy that we get to leave. Next camera. Is that what you're warning me about? That we're like close to this? Because we're good. I don't understand that. Yeah, we just rise. We're good. We're all good. Alright, let's find the base. Get the heck out of here. Fascinating this is. These rocky outgrowths.
The headstand.
Oh, something's attacking. It's a Reaper.
Running flag attack emergency speed. Deploying decoy.
I hear Cyclops is the only way to get rid of those.
Captain, excessive noise. I understand.
Is to run. Oh my goodness, that thing is taking me to task. I don't know how to stop it. I think we've run away though. Because I mean, here we are by my base now.
External hull damage detected.
Okay.
Engine powering down.
Alright, we gotta deal with a crisis here. Jeez.
Fire detected.
I gotta drop something. Yeah, you think? All right. Where is the fire? I think we're good. I think the fire got put out. Man, that thing took me to task.
Warning. Fire detected.
Really? Where?
All systems online.
I try to save this machine.
Fire extinguished. Air scrubbers initiated.
That was no bueno.
Warning. External hull damage detected.
Yeah, you think? At least we're stabilized now. I survived. I escaped. I think I've got to go outside and fix this. Man, we got damaged. That was no good. I knew a Reaper. The moment I saw that red thing, I'm like, that's a Reaper. And so it's good. I at least know now what a Reaper can do. Against the Cyclops, and I know that creature decoy did not help at all. Alright. To do full inspection of this machine. I think we're okay though. I think we survived. It was not pretty. But I think we got out of it alive. With a whole bunch of good stuff on the inside.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Look all the way back? Oh, you're talking about looking for the fire air, correct? Okay, I think we're good. I mean, I think we're good. I don't feel good, but I think we are okay. Oh my word.
Engine powering up.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get some...
Ahead slow.
I'm gonna have to get some... What? Somebody behind me? Oh, I parked this underneath and then it boarded on its own. I don't understand that, but okay. Apparently it like, as I was descending, it opened up and just like swallowed it, so okay. This game, guys. Alright, I think I'm in a decent spot right here. Hey, we survived. We did alright. I need to put a extinguisher back here. We have enough to use this again. Fuel 81%. Sure, why not? Alright, let's go start taking the stuff back. My decoys. I pushed a decoy. I was not quite expecting to fight a Reaper. Not quite. But I'm glad we got away alive. Got a bit beat up somehow. Alright, first things first. We're hungry. Let's go eat. Oh, hang on. I can't. I've got to get rid of this stuff, so hang on. Let's turn this into something useful. Advanced materials. Benzene. Oil and solvent applications. I got a bunch of this stuff. Takes 3 to make 1. Holy cow. At least we got some decent quartz. I came my way with a ruby or 2 as well, so I was starting to run low on those. I guess I'm gonna need a materials container here. I suppose we could use this. This is food and water still, but alright. Let's just put this stuff in there. That was one of the most terrifying times I've had in this game so far, is getting raged on. Going to an awful, terrible, scary, no good, awful place, and then getting raged on the way back. Made me very hungry. Fortunately, I got out of its range, but man, I was going. All right. Let's get these materials sorted. Let's put these outside. Deep sea, just pick up deep shrooms. So the thing about the deep shrooms can be processed into hydrochloric acid, which I just I didn't do. Discolored relative of the acid mushroom. Adapted to low light conditions, considerably more acidic than its shallow-dwelling cousin, may have applications in advanced fabrication. I think we are all well aware of this. Oh, so I need to, instead of what I was doing, I need to slice them, is what you're saying. Okay, let's try that. brought a bunch back. I brought as many back as I could. Because I don't really want to go back there. So wait, I've heard that what you're supposed to do, though, is... separate them, because they can cause like a chain reaction, actually kill you. That's not as separate as I was hoping there would be. I see. Okay, so the seeds. Mature flora specimen will grow if planted in the right direction. So does that mean that they keep reproducing in that sense? Let's try this down here. Now they're supposed to grow. I should be able to keep picking them then, right? At least that's what I hope is going to happen. Let's put a bunch of these in here. Well, I don't want to slice. Let's do a controlled acidic reaction here because I don't want to hurt myself doing this. So I need some inventory space. How's my miscellaneous looking? More space there, that's fine. Okay. I was really hoping to come away with some blood kelp. A creep vine growing, but I don't know if these are 100% just yet. Yeah, 3 of them. There you go. Seeds. Farming those things, farming those things. These things I guess I gotta do the same thing with. Regular acid shroom. Aha. And then they should just grow. I think I should be able to just pick them up and they grow.
Seconds.
It. Have a whole thing of these. Whole thing of those. Apparently these are whole planter full of those. Whole planter full of these. These you got to be very careful with. Maybe one more. Be nice if I don't have to go down there for these anymore. I'd be alright with that. Mature flora specimen will grow if planted in the right conditions. Switch container. Okay. Pretty cool.
30 seconds.
And now I've got to think about what I can craft with them, right? They make... I can make more benzene. And I need to use them with salt, which I have here. To make hydrochloric acid. Synthetic fibers, benzene or fiber mesh. Hydrochloric acid and gold makes polyaniline. Which I'm sure has some kind of usefulness somewhere.
All systems online.
Good. I mean, didn't do a very good job earlier. Alright, what did we clear out here? Let's get these. I just want to leave water on board. I'm just gonna bring him in and craft with him immediately. And save some serious inventory space. Making those things. Okay, so a ruby. And it's 3 of these? Apparently it's 3 of them. Fireflies are out in force. Oh, so where are you located? Good place for quartz, at least. I was needing quartz earlier. Probably gonna take a bunch of these up to the sub. That's where I'll need them the most, I think. Alright, so moving these in here. This is becoming less about food and water and more about hazardous materials. I have to craft some glass, but at least we got the... Almost done moving, relocating and moving things. Which is apparently thirsty work. Okay, that's where I want it to be. Let's move all these in here. Need to get some food in there as well. Bunch of cured peepers. Ooh, RSA found a second time capsule. You have to tell us what's in it. So in case anybody's wondering, a time capsule, and I've spoken about this before, but just for anybody who doesn't know, time capsule is something that when you leave the game, like right before you finish the game, it gives you the opportunity to leave a time capsule for another player that is like 6 slots, and you can put 6 things in it and leave it. And then someone else can stumble across it and use it during their adventures, which I think is really cool. Really, we are. Make some space for some of this. Make glass. Gold, a power cell, and a deep water shroom. Really? That's a weak one. I'm glad that you can have more than one though, because my first one was terrible. Like, just water and food. It was like, may you have this when you need it most. I'm like, dang right, I need it most. I think I'm about to run out of power here. I need to go fishing here in a moment. Okay, so if I pick up a shroom, will another one grow in its place? So then what's the difference if I just plant one there, as opposed to just doing it that way? If you slice it, it turns it into more seeds. It's just a way to make more. And plant the seed, I see. Well, we'll put it back then. Can stay there for now. Hey, there's nothing wrong with having a few of them around. Okay. And I've got 2 more planter boxes then that I can put something else. I would wish that the creep vines here would grow some of the actually I probably don't need to grow creep vines right here. In all honesty, I'll probably destroy those because I have them right there. There's no point in doing it here, but it's a good experiment for now. So let's get some food and water myself. It's good that I can now do that on that submarine. That'll be useful. Right, I had to figure out now what it was that required that, because this is all magnetite, right? Scanner room upgrade magnetite. Nothing I need here is actually worth upgrading anymore. Exosuit upgrades. Kyan, I don't even know what that is. That's for the depth module 2. For the 3, I don't need it anymore because I already have that upgraded to 3. Cyclops MK2, I don't need. Same thing with the repulsion cannon. That's good. That's good. I already have both of those. So there's nothing I really need the modification station on right now. It's probably these things that need it. Hey, Lieb, how are you doing? Welcome to you. Titanium, lithium, the hull reinforcement would be probably pretty good to have. Preemptively hardens a chassis before collision, eliminating damage under normal conditions. Engine efficiency model, polyaniline. Recycles heat byproduct to minimize power inefficiencies. Storage for titanium and lithium. Okay, so for the Seamoth modules, depth module is irrelevant now. Solar charge is irrelevant. Seamoth perimeter defense, I think I would like. Generates a localized electric field designed to ward off aggressive fauna. Already have the sonar. Let's make this polyaniline. Seamoth perimeter defense system. So I need a wiring kit and polyaniline, which I think I can make right now. In order to do polyaniline, I need gold and hydrochloric acid. Gold I have here. Hydrochloric acid I have here. Ta-da, polyaniline. Alright, so I needed that, and what else? What was the other thing I needed? For a Seamoth perimeter defense system. That'll make me happy. Like, at least knowing I have something I can fire at whatever is on my case. It's probably what I needed to go down to the Blood Kelp Trench with. Wiring kits. I think it's 2 silvers, right? Wiring kit. Okay. Remember the defense module. Generates a localized electric field designed to ward off aggressive fauna. Alright, let's try this. Try this out and see what we get.
All systems online.
I know just where we can go for this kind of thing. That sonar is really nice in caves. It makes the whole cave a little less scary. It's like, okay, I got a wireframe on you. There, I heard something I could test it on. Wards off aggressive fauna. What does it do to my power? It's kind of cool. That's the kind of thing to see what is desperately needed. You want to go? You want to fight me? Let's fight somebody. By the way, there was something I kind of wanted to check out. And we might as well do that now while we're running around with a little bit of punch. Check the HCl. Oh, the hydrochloric acid. I see. Oh yes, HCl. I think it's actually H2SO4, isn't it? No, that's sulfuric acid. H2Cl4? This is good while this is day. I came down here the other day with a probe. I was like, ooh, we got a trench at the bottom of this base. And thought to myself, ooh, this is pretty cool. Right here, look at this. And I think it's water on the inside. Oh, no. I could bring a probe in here. Excuse you. Can you like not? Please? That's holding all the water outside. It's like another one of like these Stargate things. And I wonder if having two of them will send me up to the mountain. There's no control panel or anything around here? Huh? Oh, HCl? Hydrogen gives a chlorine a proton to make a... Oh, yeah, covalent bonds. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Anyway, this place is pretty cool, and I think it's cool that you can come down here and it keeps the water on the outside. Not sure what this place will get used for, or if there's any point in having it down here besides, hey, once upon a time, this used to be a pretty cool place. Can't take a vehicle in here, though. I definitely move better in sea than I do in land. I do sincerely hope I can get out of here with this thing. Some good gathering down here. Really what I need the most are the base materials, like salt, this stuff right here, like copper is essential. You'd be surprised, but gold is like more plentiful because it's not quite as in demand as stuff like salt and copper in this game. So you're always having to search for copper, titanium, etc., because that's the stuff you're using the most. We'll have to go for magnetite sometime soon. Anyway, that was pretty cool. Little trench running there. So, while we have a little bit of light down here, the mushroom forest is a pretty cool place to be. There's a life pod down here that we found a little while ago. And this one is pretty huge. There is a big one here somewhere, like a big mushroom. Get how far it is from the base, though. I expect this to be about it. I need to remember to go back to base with some there's a hole through this tree. And this is on the edge of the dunes, so if I keep going west, I will eventually get to the point where the mushroom forest ends and the dunes begin, which I believe is right here. There is a wreck out here, and this is probably it. And it does include some pieces I need. Prawn suit drill arm. Dunes are not a nice place either, in case anybody is wondering. But hey, the drill arm for the prawn suit is cool, because that's going to give me the ability to, like, come here to these. Yes! Blasted it! Goodbye. I have no idea how happy that makes me that I can just send him packing. I have 900 meters. Oh no. I thought I zapped it. Can you leave me alone just for a few minutes, please? That'd be great. That'd be great. This is a wreck I've needed to look at for a while. Mostly because it's got the drill arm here. Okay, here we go. Ah, phooey. Seriously, none of this? I have to cut my way into something, I could tell. Let's try. I'm concerned about my health. I'm concerned about my drinking, about my hydration. And I don't want to go. Gotta get some oxygen first. Or we go too much further in this thing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So is there other people on this map, or is it a single... It is a single-player game. Sniper, there has been some talk about the idea of making it multiplayer, adding some kind of multiplayer functionality to it. We will see. New power source. Okay. This is the data box. This is what I really need down here. Cyclops depth module. I'm alright with that. What will it take for me to make that? Here's a new one. Plasteel and ruby. Which is actually pretty easy to do. Oh, we're so gonna die down here. Because I got the water. I may die of lack of oxygen, but at least I won't be thirsty. Okay. Take another run. Take another run at it here in a moment. We will drink that. That's actually a good thing to have right now. Heck yeah. I did get a little bit beat up when that warper got me. And I can actually move this way? That goes nowhere. Okay. That warper scared me like crazy. Alright, so we're good there. At least the warpers left me alone for now. Apart from survival, what's the point of this game? Sorry, Lee, but it's been a while, I know, since I looked at chat and actually took a decent look at it. So the point of this game is there is a mystery going on this planet that you have to solve. Kind of figure out what's going on, why you can't leave, what the whole quarantine thing is about. Once you figure that out, then you essentially leaving is the end goal. But you have to solve the whole mystery in order to get there. Okay, so we already searched that whole stinking thing. There's nothing in here. I came down here. I cut a door open here. I'm not finding anything else in here that looks like a decent thing. Data box. Shield generator, yeah.
Acquired.
That sounds like a good plan. This thing may run out of juice too. Before I get done. Power 6%, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it died. Fortunately. More water. Nothing else on the walls. I'm not going to go there because I need oxygen. I will be back for it though. That's the problem with wreck diving. Apparently it's an ongoing issue with wreck diving is that you have to... be very careful. So just the other data box, right? Some Cyclops upgrade is fantastic. That is just great. Prawn suit grappling arm. Blueprint.
New blueprint acquired.
That's not going to take me anywhere in there. This leads me back out to the murky depths that threaten to kill me at every stinking turn. Alright, so... Cyclops. Oh my goodness, that's easy actually created. Shield generator. Creates a temporary barrier around the sub, rendering it invulnerable for a brief time. Yes! That would have been very helpful against that stinking Reaper attack. I'm not going back out there without this. I'd love to be able to make a fire suppression system. That'd be great. Sonar upgrade. Engine efficiency module. We have some decent modules that I can start to make, and I've got the stuff to make them now. I'm going to be making this. And that I'm going to be making as well. So like I'm gonna have an upgraded Cyclops here in not too long, so that's great. Is this everything I can get from this dig? This thing. What is this? That's a drill arm, right? A lot of cool things that I can craft as a result of having been here. Head back into the mushroom forest. Still on the edges of the dunes, which is basically just gets deeper and deeper. It goes to the point of nothing out there. I haven't quite figured out how to fight warpers just yet. They are terribly creepy. One thing I do want to know though is what it was really that wiped me out so badly. And I think it was we were out here on the edge of this coming back. That's what got me. You see it out there? That Reaper is what hurt me. It's almost better to like... That sonar is fantastic. It's a good friend of ours. Alright, so sorry Sniper, I know you asked some questions. You asked about the single player thing. So what happens when you die? You start over again? It depends on your the mode of play. If you are playing like I am, you will basically respawn at your base minus anything that you've been gathering since you've previously left your base. So yeah, so you know whatever you had remaining, you would like for instance, I forget what I left with, but I would have retained what I'd left with, but then you respawn back at the base, so that's okay. But obviously you want to go out there and get stuff and bring it back, right? So there's a little bit of that. Little bit of tragedy in it. I've got fish swimming through my base right now. Keeping us kind of buggy. Alright, we're 100 on everything. I believe I have a health kit here that I can bring myself back up with. Got some gold, some silver out of that. Titanium can go back in here. Salt, I think I have here. I really like it. You can label the rubies, diamonds, and of course copper, which I need badly at this point. Deep shroom spore. I need to figure out what to do with that. Okay, so I've got 2 batteries that are in need of charging. Another thing is that this deal is inactive right here, so I need to go out and like right now and go get some biological stuff to go, because all of these batteries are going to be essentially wearing the system out. You see my power there at the top, 474. It's actually holding. But I need to go out in there and get some stuff for it. But yeah, so Sniper, if there is a hardcore mode there where if you die, you're dead in this game. That one's the one I would wait to play. Like, make sure you know what everything is in this game before you go try that.
All systems online.
Alright, what am I looking for? Bio stuff. I'm looking for fish, essentially. Any kind of stuff. I really need to start using a grav trap for this kind of thing. Is that? Oh, I dropped it earlier. I tried to get it and push it, but it didn't work too well. Okay. I don't need titanium right now. All I need is fish. Where's my sub? Artee Dootoo! How are we doing here? A few more. Three more and we're full up. One more. I basically plucked this whole area dry. Let's pick up one of these. Copper's good too. There is also a creative mode in this game where essentially you have unlimited resources and cannot die. And that's really just for like crazy base building. It's pretty much solely the use for that. Lots of fish. Cool, I found a place to put that the seed. All right, go. You'll keep producing some power. Because goodness knows I am consuming enough of it. Titanium's going to be a problem here in a minute. Let's see, did I found lead and copper. Alright, so let's see what we figured out. Cyclops upgrades, right? 2 more we can make. Depth module. Nickel I don't have. MK2. That's gonna be crazy. MK1 though I can do. But what matters more to me are some of these things here. Prawn suit, grappling arm. And the prawn suit drill arm. These are my big things. But diamond 4, that's going to be tough to do because I don't know if I have enough diamond for that. Diamond 4, titanium 5, lithium. It's going to be depend on how if I have enough diamonds for this. Diamond 4. Oh no, I do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Titanium 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what's the other one? The drill arm. Drill arm. And lithium. Which I think may be the problem. 1 lithium. So I'm going to have to farm some resources, but I'm not going to do it during the stream, but I am going to have to farm some resources. Common modules, really? I can make. Really, hull reinforcement takes 4 diamonds. I'm going to have to go get some diamonds. Drill arm. Okay, so let's switch this out.
All systems online.
For the bronze suit, C3PO.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
No. It's all angle. Here we go. No. That was not what I was intending to do. Let's be more careful about this, shall we? Enter the prawn. Maybe I need to do this over here. No, that's the fabricator. Can I upgrade? Can I access its... Maybe I can only do it underwater. Interesting. Health is 91. Can I repair from here? Apparently not. Okay, let's take it down. Let's take it down. And try to install that drill arm underneath the water. Access the upgrades. Okay, so you can access it underwater, but just not in. I'm not having a good time doing this. Okay, so let's put it here. Let's try now. Okay, so now we've got the drill arm in number 2. So what do we have here? This is lead, I believe. Lithium. Hey, we needed lithium. How cool is that? Do I really not like my chat tonight? In all honesty, I am... This game's one of those where if you try to pay attention to anything other than the game, you will die. It's kind of like a rating, almost. Every now and then I check, though. Why, what are you saying? Scary, have you sorted out the permission in your Discord server? No, I have not. In all honesty, it hasn't been the top priority yet, because it's just only just getting going. And what's wrong with farming resources? I guess it's okay, but I don't know. I just don't consider it the like best viewing material, you know? That's good. That chunk gave me a bunch of lithium. Sodium chloride, culinary and sanitation applications. Apparently this is a decent weapon too. Everything that you pick up gets loaded onto this thing's back. And then it punches on the other one. It wasn't pretty, but it was functional. Go hang out with Doc Swotor. You're probably, if I know you, you're watching Doc Swotor right now. You're probably two-timing. You're probably watching both of us right now. It's good. I just needed lithium, and boom, there some is. Heck yeah. Salt, I think I've had more than I know what to do with, but okay. That's good. Apparently titanium I'm low on right now. So, okay, that's really cool. Drill arm was a success. What else was there we could do? I think it was this thing right here, right? A grappling arm. 5 titanium, lithium. I'm gonna have to get some titanium for this. An advanced wiring kit. That's gonna depend on how much silver we have. Benzene. Let's talk about an advanced wiring kit first. I do know I need a wiring kit, so that means I'm going to need 2 silver. Which you then upgrade to an advanced wiring kit. So wiring kit number 1. Advanced wiring kit, I have to add gold and a computer chip. A computer chip is gold, copper wire, and table coral. Oh, I forget how many table coral it needed. Gold, copper wire, table coral. How much gold? Copper. Copper's the problem. Half the problem all the time. Because copper wires is a subcomponent, which then gives me the computer chip. Alright, what else am I missing here? So just 1 more gold. And then I can do an advanced wiring kit, which is here. So it's basically like 3 levels up the chain. You have to get the copper to make the copper wire. The copper wire goes into the computer chip, and the computer chip then and a wiring kit then go into the advanced wiring kit. So it's like 3 tiers up. So that's that. I think I need a titanium too, right? And I don't know necessarily if I... Well, apparently I do have enough. Let's see what else we need for this one. Benzene and lithium, 1 of each. I think I have benzene here. Right, and lithium we just mined, so there we go. So this is going to be... We got the drill arm, and this will make a... grappling arm. Which is going to be just as fun in the sky. Now this is what the prawn suit needs for deep, deep cave exploration. I may want to move them around. Switch them. Okay. So that the drill is here. And the grappling arm essentially does things like this. Fail. Anyway, so you get the idea. It's gonna take some practice to work on, but it gives me like the ability to do some vertical stuff with the prawn suit. Which I've not currently had the ability to do. Take some practice. So now I would take the prawn suit down into the stinking cave, but I would not have done it before. So I think that's pretty cool. There's an issue with watching him as well. See, I caught you. I totally knew that you were doing that. I totally knew that you were watching both people. So you can't say, oh, I'll go watch him then, because you're already doing that. That's really awesome. Just kind of have to learn to use it at the right time. But hey, I can now get around places. Almost wonder if I can use it on my base. I can. Try to use it on the roof. Whoa! Hey, that's really cool. It's kind of like Spider-Man. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. But all right, heck yeah. Jump jets, crystalline sulfur. Good luck figuring that out. Nickel, no idea where to find that. I'm gonna have to figure all that stuff out. Same thing with the depth module. So I'm probably... No, I'm not going to build a torpedo arm for it. So I'm probably as far as I want to be with the arm upgrades for the prawn suit. Seamoth modules. Let's see here. We have done MK1. Actually, I've upgraded the depth all the way as far as I can on this. Perimeter defense system we installed. Sonar we installed. I think the only other thing... I'm not interested in the solar charger. Is probably some kind of torpedo. Adapted to fire torpedoes. Interesting. And that's not hard to build either. I'm very happy to have this freaking perimeter defense system that would zap stuff. That I hope that's going to work against some of the nasty stuff that's out there. Torpedoes we can make for gas torpedoes. Generates a localized gravity distortion. Load this onto a vehicle torpedo bay. Magnetite is tough. I'm gonna have to go find some more magnetite. I forget where I found some the first time, but I went down into a cave and maybe the jelly shrimp cave I was actually running around earlier. Hull reinforcements, energy efficiency. Yes, yes, yes. I think the other thing that we were finding, right, was the stuff for the Cyclops.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
which I believe you can make on the Cyclops.
Captain, all systems online.
And where was I doing that? I am going to, by the way, like, one of the things I'm going to put on this bridge, since you can deck the bridge out, I'm going to put a storage locker, and there's going to be some survival stuff in it. Like, we're not we're not going to take this stuff lying down, getting fought by everything that they can do over there. All the terrible things in the world. The depth module plasteel and ruby is easy to create. Engine efficiency would probably be a decent thing here, but the shield generator is the one that I'm excited about. Advanced firing kit again and polyaniline for that. Sonar upgrade I'd like. No idea how to build it though. And a decoy tube upgrade I think we were wanting to do earlier. But I wasn't very impressed with the decoy that I fired from this thing previously, so. You know, what I actually may do is let me remove this from our midst. And put it on the bridge. We can put decoys in it there. Odd how it kind of hangs out. You can't really see behind it though, so okay. But this way at least I can put some, and you know, water and decoys and stuff I can probably put in here. Had them in a locker downstairs. Thanks, Navik. I appreciate the host, my friend. Yeah, all of these things from here. I don't need it down here, where I have to basically go underwater to pick it up. Let's put it here on the bridge where I'm most likely to be. And I probably need to get some foodstuffs in here as well. Like, keep it real. Another decoy. That last decoy did not work very well against a... Okay. All these power cells are good. Apparently you can come around here. It would be using a second power cell now. We're good. We're 100%. So I need to go switch this with the charger.
Seek fluid intake.
Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate it. Appreciate the host. How are you doing, by the way? It's been ages since you've dropped by. Since I've gotten to hang out with you in any kind of real good way. See, like, my idea with this locker is that I basically want to keep food in it, water in it, decoys, probably extra torpedoes of kinds, you know, anything I can, power cells, anything that would basically help me to run this stupid ship when it explodes. When everything hits the fan and I have to survive. By the way, this thing is named BB-8, and this is the name of this ship, and it's supposed to be colored. Jesse, this is something I want to show you, because it's something I know that you would appreciate. I'm playing this game. It's called Subnautica. The idea behind it is that you are a person who has crash landed on an alien water world. This is the one I spoke about some in the most recent Passionately Casual. Anyway, so I probably have to do some work on the coloring here, but this is BB-8. Assuming I can board the thing. Anyway, so you put together, it's a survival game, but you end up doing some pretty dang cool things like building a submarine. And that allows you to go into some of the very deepest, darkest, nastiest depths. This thing is usually called the sea moth, but you can name it whatever you want. And color it whatever you want. So I have colored it blue and white, and it's got this little trim. I call it Artee Dootoo. Because that's what my 5-year-old stepdaughter calls R2D2. She calls it Artee Dootoo. So, and then this right here is my prawn suit, which is basically like a suit that you run around in the game and drill stuff and stuff. But I call it C-3PO, and I've got it colored like him too. So it's so cute and not scary. Yes. Anyway, so I thought it would be hilarious that the big stinking one is the littlest droid. I have desperately got to get some water intake, so here we go. Let's slice some of this stuff up.
Vital signs stabilizing.
These are trees in the game that are are edible, and but have a really good water content. But they basically make it so that you don't really have to make food and stuff. So it's see, now whenever that happens, I have to plant a new one. So here we go. Here's the new one, and then little baby grows into something decent. So it's pretty cool. I had a lot of work to do in this game so far. Like, the cool thing is that you get to build your own player housing. So this base, any base, you put together however you want. I've put storage here. I've got a scanner room that basically has a hologram of everything within a decent radius, but it finds resources that I need, and it tells me where I can find them. Bioreactor, it's basically my energy cell for this whole place. If you just put fish in it, it powers your place. I don't need any charged batteries, but I do need to charge a power cell. Actually, what I may do is pull both of these. Pull both of the good ones. Instead of keeping it there, I'll keep it on the submarine. As well as these batteries. Put those in that locker too. Anyway, so that's the idea. And then the cool thing is, you could do some like planting stuff underwater. So I've got a little bit of a farm going on here. Some stuff I need to work on. I'm probably going to get rid of this and plant something else here. But these are all like acid mushrooms that I can use in certain recipes for stuff. So anyway, it's a really cool game. Tons of work still to do. I'm concerned that the stuff I put in these reactors was not all that good. Okay. Alright, guys, I think for the most part, that is going to be it for a little while. I am currently at 3 hours and 50 minutes. I'm almost 4 hours in. It's probably time to take a little break. What I may do is come back at 10 or something and just keep on going. I don't know. 10 Central Time, if anybody's wondering. So for now, while we are waiting here, let's see real quick how I was doing on my objectives so far for the day. One of the things I wanted to do was expand the base. I was built some foundations. Those exterior grow beds I was just showing Jesse. Put an observatory, which is now done. Interior grow bed room I have now completed. I still need to decorate some things and maybe make a bedroom and stuff, whatever, but maybe that's something I can work on tonight. Upgrading the Cyclops with fabricator, medical kit done. Bedroom I haven't done yet so far, but decoys we worked on. I need to do that tube upgrade still. Find more magnetite I have not yet done, so we'll roll that over to the next time. Find blood oil and deep shrooms we did. It was freaking terrifying. I'm so glad I'm not there right now. It was a nasty, nasty place to be. Explore the sparse reef, sea trader spread. Blood Kelp Trench was where we were. Man. And then the Grand Reef, and then mountains. There's a lot of nasty places I still have to go, but we're getting my objectives, at least for today or tonight. We're good. So I'm going to update these, see if I can figure out something else. And then we'll move on from there, kind of what I want to accomplish with the game. So, in the meanwhile, thank you those of you that have hung out with me. Artee has been with me the whole time, listening to me yelp in fear. JT, Crits, Electrical Skateboard, of course. Commander Root has been with me the entire stinking day. Land Fusion is a new name. Welcome to you. Liberoha, of course. I imagine it was after work or something, whatever you had going on. School, or I don't know. Maybe sleep. I think I was streaming early enough to where you could probably get up in the morning and have tuned in. Sniper, and then here at the end, Stardust Legacy, my friend Jesse, that I'm always glad to see whenever I get the opportunity. I'm a big Jesse fan. So, okay. So again, I'm gonna take a break. I've been just short of 4 hours in this one thing. This is going to be day 6A. I'll make sure to label it, and then day 6B will be whatever else I do. If I do another one tonight, that'll be it. But I mean, I'm always going to leave room for something to come up. You know how it is. So, yes, Sniper. I hear I need to fix the Discord. I'm getting more and more people going, "Hey, fix Discord, man!" So yes, I'll get on it. I appreciate you guys letting me know that it's very much needed, and I shall work on it. Now, the good thing is there isn't any past messages just yet. So you're not missing anything, but I will get it fixed, I promise. Okay, I'll see you in a little while. Let me take some time to get off here, eat my dinner that Artee made for me. She's so sweet to me. Let me go shower or something, kind of freshen up, get out of this sweaty chair, and then I will be back a little later, okay? You guys enjoy the next little bit of your evening, and I'll see you in a while. How about I say first before I go?